What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Jet, and I am back in the mix. A viewer commented how they want to see some more maps come to the channel, such as Fisky Fabric, both the batteries, Battery Draug and Battery Node Kit, and I think I've done a pretty good job of giving y'all different maps, except one map, Broaden Bridges. We're going to get into it on this map. Also, as much as I love to read y'all comments, and when I say love, I mean love. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate every single one of you that comment. But did you know that you can actually catch me live on Twitch this Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time? You can follow me there of twitch.tv/JetKillerADW, and you can chat and interact with me in real time, and I'll respond to you in real time. So head over to Twitch, find my channel. I just found out I can record my Twitch streams and have it there on my channel. So head over there, follow me there, so that way Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. when I do go live, you'll be notified, and all you gotta do is join up and say hello, and I'll say hello back, and we are going to have a good time. If you want to know what happened on my last stream, check out my most recent airdrop opening video. There I pretty much review what happened that previous Sunday. So with that out the way, let's go ahead and analyze the lobby here. Obviously, there's only 3 lone wolves, including myself. Alright, so AKM, Bugle. Alright, this team is moderately dangerous. This guy didn't bring anything, a pistol, and an ADR. Okay, let me tell you how that team right here is set up. Or that team right there is set up. The second team. This guy right here, he knows what's going on in the game. His 2 buddies, they found out about this game. They think it's interesting, and now he is teaching them how to play the game. Because that's why he has an ADR, and the other 2 guys only bought a pistol. Experienced players don't bring a pistol into the game unless they're going for a meme. If you see somebody with a default costume on with just a pistol, yeah, they're pretty new to the game, and you can probably scare them off easily just by shooting at them. Right? But then again, you know, it can be the opposite end too. Somebody could be doing an eco run, and you know that pistol is their like means of defense. But it's okay if they lose it because they don't lose too many materials. All right, top 3 danger zones on this map. Number 1, we got this general area underneath the 2 bridges, and yeah, the 2 bridges are the highlights of this map. Area number 2, we got this house right here. People come to this area and they die because there's always somebody there. And area number 3, believe it or not, is actually what I'm about to show you in just a moment. Yeah, that right there. But this entire area right here, if you want to find somebody, come to the center of the map, and more specifically, come to underneath the bridges. That's basically like team deathmatch down there. Everybody goes there to fight, and everybody goes there to get like the good stuff, like the barred house and the weapons container, if they're underneath there. So yeah, people, they go to that side of the map, well, the center of the map, underneath the 2 bridges, to get stuck in and have a bit of a tussle. All right, so that is the danger zones on this map. And when you look at that, the guy with the ADR is already firing. So my plan is this. You know me, Splinter Cell playstyle, stick to the shadows. You know what? As much as y'all say I play like Splinter Cell, what about Thief? Alright, so, yep. What I'm thinking is this. Somebody just hit the time safe, so after that, they're going to hit the weapons container. And seeing as how there is like 80% team, that guy with the ADR is going off. What I say, y'all, people come to this map, and those 3 areas to die. And I mean, look, do you hear the gunshots going off? It hasn't stopped in the past 30 seconds. As I was saying, they're going to hit the time safe first, and then one of their buddies, if they haven't already, is going to hit the weapons container. So those two things are already off. I'm just going to say that right now. I mean, they have no value. So, but what if I told you that this map was actually designed for hunters, in my opinion? In a moment, you're going to see somebody using a portable signals detector. When that consumable was added into the game, that pretty much just like destroyed all like ambush, pretty much the element of surprise, right? Because you hit that thing one time and you know when you're pinged and they pinging you, they know your exact location. Boom. Right? This is how you try to avoid that. You gotta change directions. You have to. You can't go in a straight line, right? But here's how this works on the other side too. Pinging somebody once is one thing. They see you on the map, boom, they put a star right there. They know your last known location. But if they use it twice, they ping you one time, they ping you again, and they see the direction that you're heading, then you're in trouble. They know the direction that you're heading, so you have to change directions. And believe it or not, I think I see old dude. That's the guy who pinged me. Look where he's facing. He's facing my last known location on his map. Hopefully I can hit this shot. Oh, body armor. This is also another reason why I don't get into many gunfights as well. There's no way of telling who has on body armor. And there's no drawback for using body armor either, now that I think about it. Look at that, he pinged me again. So now he knows where I shot him from, and now he knows the location that, or the direction I'm heading to. So in a moment, I'm actually going to change directions, because I'm going to head this way for a minute, but I'm going to change directions because if he's following my trail, then he's going to follow directly behind me. And this is actually pretty worrisome because I'm running out in the open. And like I said, audio cues are everything in this game. And so, if anybody hears me, I'm a dead man. But like I was saying, if they ping you once, okay, they know your location. But if they ping you twice, they know your ref location and the direction that you're heading. So when that happens, you have to change direction. You have to. Now, back to my point about the body armor. That's why I don't get into many gunfights, because there's no way of telling who has on body armor until you shoot them. B, if you do put on body armor, there's literally no drawback. You just have it on you. Shouldn't body armor be heavy? Right? So maybe like your run speed is 25% slower or something like that. But that's just me talking though. And reason number 3 why I don't shoot anybody with body armor, as much as I love this game and the shooting mechanics in it, the bullets don't exactly go where you want them to go sometimes. And if you want to take out somebody like that with body armor, you gotta hit them in the head. And you see just now how I aimed a little bit above where I think the bullet is going to go, and it didn't go where I wanted it to go, so it ended up hitting his body armor. He took a hit for free, and he knows where he got shot from, and he pinged me using his portable signals detector, which means he knows where I'm at, right? So that's why I don't get into many gunfights unless I know I can take less than 3 shots and they'll die, or I'm already detected as is. Again, Splinter Cell playstyle. Alright, so enough about the consumables. Let's talk about this map. This map, like I said, is the biggest map in this game. And you know what? I think this map is purposely designed for combat. Well, not really combat, but more leave you out in the open and get ambushed kind of combat. On this map, there's a lot of fields. There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of rocks. There's a lot of open area. There isn't a lot of cover, right? So I believe that this, even though it's not the most combat intense map in this game, it's the most combat provocative map in this game. This map encourages you to get into gunfights because
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
Because look what I'm doing right now. Do you see all this open behind space? This isn't the only field on this map. And what I have for cover, these little things right here, and that's it. If somebody would be hiding behind any one of these trees, I'm a dead man. Right? And like I said, this is not the only field on this map. As a plane whizzes overhead, you know, there it goes. And yeah, so I believe this map just encourages combat, but it doesn't directly like forces you to get into combat. You know what I'm saying? Rather with a map like Vigor, you will see somebody from like pretty much like across, well, halfway across the map, if you have on a good scoped weapon. So what do? You hunt them down, right? With here on this map, as I roleplay a train and run alongside the train tracks, with here on this map, you see them coming because they're in a field. And so what do? You hide. And you wait till they're right on top of you and you blast them. Right? That's how I think the meta of this map goes. And technically, I should be doing really well on this map, but it's the sheer size, right? Somebody can be anywhere. At least with a small map, you know roughly where everybody's going to go. With a big map, you don't. Right? Another portable signal detector. Are you serious? Alright, so I'm thinking here, which way should I run? I'm going to keep going forward until I hear what I think is somebody behind me. Spoiler alert, I was right. Keep in mind that position where I got pinged at. Right? So I'm approaching one of the deadliest areas on this map. The areas underneath the bridges. And I'm thinking, should I hit this house at the top of this hill? And I think I am. But little did I know, somebody's nearby. And they want me dead. And that's how you know how. Portable signal detectors in this game, they made the player base, I don't want to say lazy, but less combat aware. The element of being tactical and thinking about where the person you're hunting is going, that element is gone if you have two portable signal detectors. But then again, it turns into a cat and mouse game of where you ping them twice, so you know the location they're heading. But if they are being pinged, but the guy that you're pinging, what if they change directions after the second ping? And then you lost in a wild goose chase. But then again, like I said, it's a rough location of your direction. It's a rough... What I'm trying to say is, between the 2 points, they're going to figure out which way you're heading. Right? But that's where you're heading, not where you're going. It's one thing to know where somebody's going, but it's another thing to know where somebody's heading. Right? You can be heading north, and there are two landmarks to the north, and then it becomes a guessing game of, are they going to landmark A, landmark B, or they're not heading to any landmark, or they could be sitting there waiting in ambush near a landmark, waiting for you to go find them. Right? That's the thing with these new age consumables in this game. And does it make the combat quicker? Maybe. Maybe. But I would say that's a topic for another video. But that's pretty much my spiel on consumables and body armor. Right? Alright. So I'm thinking right now, is there anybody nearby? And yes, I walked past every single car on this bridge. Because as you've seen in this lobby, everybody's in a team. Everybody's in a team except for 2 people. Right? And that one person who pinged me with his signal detector and the other person who dropped a mortar strike on me, they may be the 2 solos in this map. And I'm not trying to give them my position. And so, my next move, somehow, some way, I found myself near the airdrop. And so my loyal viewers, I'm going for the airdrop. Just for y'all. And here comes the radiation, so I have no choice but to get in there. I'm running because I gotta get out of here. The radiation's here. Whenever you go for an airdrop, you always keep moving. That way you don't give your enemy a clean headshot. And look at that. 3 airdrops because 3 people were in a team in this encounter. These outlands, they're tough when you first step into them. But the more you play the game, the more you learn certain patterns and recognize inconsistencies and how consistent those inconsistencies are, you'll start to realize, you'll start to get a little indication of when things are safe. For example, you haven't heard any gunshots in the past 2 minutes. That means that either people left or people died. Or people have run out of ammunition too. That's also another possibility. But what I'm going to do here is actually quite clever. I'm going to go to the exit where I spawned at. Because why not? Nobody comes to this exit. Nobody. And I might as well come here because look, it's the closest one. I'm already here. You see, it's fine to go to the closest exit on the biggest map. But if you go for the closest exit on a small map, you're asking for trouble. Because small maps only have max 5 exits. And all it takes is one person to be at one exit, and they shoot you one time, and either A, it's all over, or B, you're screwed. Because you're at that exit, and all the other exits are all over the map. Right? But regardless of my topic of conversation here, I made it out with an airdrop on the biggest map in the game. And I only shot one person, but that was just to let them know, don't chase me, I have a scoped weapon. Right? But with all that being done and said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And as I said at the very beginning, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JetsKiller80W. There you can talk to me live, and I'll talk back to you. And also, on any of my videos, maybe if you have a favorite one, comment, this is my favorite video, good job, or something like that, you know? I love reading y'all comments. Until next time, peace.